more important than your IQ, that it can actually affect your social life. It can actually affect your health, and it also can affect social life. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Toastmasters and guests and friends and Toastmasters from outside. Tonight, I stand before you to talk about emotional intelligence. Wait, I'm looking for that. So, I'm going to start off by saying that, do you know women have better emotional intelligence than men? Well, it's easy to just brush off by saying, yeah, women are more emotional. That's what I'm trying to say, right? Let me give you a scenario. Now, I want you to imagine a young couple, probably in high school, who just woke up. Okay, so they just woke up. So now, here is the woman. Here is the guy. What's up? Every time. Let's go. Now, 5 weeks after woke up, the woman. Shopping right now. Everything feels fine. The guy. So, what did we just saw was that different reactions between men and women. So, women actually have better emotional intelligence. That is why, when they experience a very traumatic event, like for example, a breakup, their body or their brain try to force out the trauma, and thus they will then cry more easily. And then when they cry, and they shout and they scream, and the tears flow, and the next day it's a brand new day. Go shopping. But for a guy, however, a guy's brain is different from a lady's brain because there's more room for logic. So, ever heard of the saying, real men never cry? And so what happens is that when you break up, a guy will just keep the sadness inside his chest. And it's like a volcano trying to explode. But he say, no, you can't explode. You're going to hold it. Until the 5th week, when you really cannot take it anymore, and it explodes. Now that's very bad. So a message to all the guys here, just let it out. Just cry. What's wrong with that? Just go to the toilet, find a corner and start crying, but bear in mind it's 7 months now. So just be careful. If not someone's going to get heart attack. Well, emotional intelligence is not just about handling trauma. It also can be about your mindset. For example, I recently saw a talk online, and it says that humans tend to focus more on the negative aspect of life. And so, for example, if you have success and you have failure, your success will feel like 5 minutes. However, your failure will feel like 5 days. And this is true. And let me tell you guys, it's not your fault. It's their fault. 100,000 years ago, your ancestors, in the law of natural selection, whereby, it's not a jargon, it means the survival of the fittest. So just imagine if your forefathers were so positive, example, if you're so positive, and your ancestors, they didn't wear clothes, they were not wearing clothes. They were like going harpoon, hunting for animals, and they were like so positive, my house is so safe, I'm going to have food tomorrow, there's no tiger going to attack me. Do you think they will survive until today? Or should they be negative, like, I have to protect myself, I have to fortify this area, I need to hunt for food, I need to improve my teamwork. Only the negative will survive. This is in your DNA, which is why you tend to focus more on negative aspect. But ladies and gentlemen, we are now in the 21st century. What we want now is different. What we want now is to live a life, a high quality life. That is what we want. We do not want to live a very long life, but so stressful. We want living normal but high quality. So this really brings me to another point. There's this saying that says, whatever you are thinking today is really 80% of it is what you were thinking yesterday. I rephrase. What you're thinking today is really what happened yesterday. Yeah, that's correct. I'm just testing. So which means you tend to, keep thinking the same things over and over again. So my advice to you, for emotional intelligence, start afresh. Every day is a new day. Stop thinking about what happened yesterday. Past, past. The future is waiting for you. So as I am about to end this speech, what I'd like to say is that if you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling worried, don't. Control yourself. Don't go drinking, don't go smoking. Just cry. And you feel better. And after all, it's free. Back to you.